Involved in that incident in turn 1, the 6 car of Sam Solari, also the 11 car of Teresa Morton, with some smoke coming from the front end. We'll give you information on that car losing fluid rapidly down in turn 1. Make sure that Teresa's okay. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. 10 laps in the books. We've got 20 to go in this 30-lap main event for the Grand American Modified Division. Here they come. And we're going green. Turn 4, here they come. Your leader is Mark Welch. He's followed by Jason Kirby and Robert Miller. Then it's Scott Winter. We've got a spin out of turn 2 over there, right about along the backstretch. Uh-oh. That is the 17 car of Paul T. Henry. That's that brand new car we were telling you about. He's back now under his own power off the infield grass. We'll burn some of that dirt off the tires. And they'll inch down the backstretch now, headed for that acceleration line. Here we go. turn 4. And oh, that's Philpott into the wall in turn 3 backwards. That'll bring out the yellow caution. That was a pretty good shot there in turn 3 by the young one, Philpott, as he spun backwards into the wall in 3. Our official checking with him now. Make sure he's all right. Green drivers coming down the backstretch, heading for that acceleration line now. And here they come. And Welch trying to fight off Kirby, but Kirby strong down the backstretch. It's Kirby and Welch as they enter turn 3. And now they come out of turn 4, heading for. It's Kirby with a slide edge. Kirby with a slide edge now out of turn 2 and down the backstretch over Welch. It's Miller in the third spot. Then it's the 91 car of Steve Stacy. Kirby with the lead. Welch trying to draft behind Kirby. And it's Kirby now trying to put some distance between he and Welch as they head down into turn 3. And here's a white flag, 1 lap left. And Kirby, can he fight off Welch? It's Kirby and Welch now out of turn 2. Kirby with the lead. Kirby now into turn 3, trying to keep Welch from going to the inside. Here comes your winner. An exciting main event for you there, the Grand American Division. Your unofficial winner in the 98 are Mr. Jason Kirby of Stockton. And holding on to the second spot, the guy that led the race most of the way, the 1A car of Mark Welch. And the third spot went to the 7X car of Robert Miller of San Jose. The fourth spot was the 91 car of Steve Stacy. Those are your unofficial top 4. So as you can see, the point standings are going to be jumbled around a bit. The Wix Filters 50 for the late model sportsman. First up, driving out of Rockland, he drives the Mega Power number 35 car. Put your hands together for Tim Boast. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he drives the Sonora Transmission CBX clutch brake exchange, and with a special thanks to his mom and dad. How about a nice hand to a guy who hasn't driven here in about 6 years, Steve Hernandez. And next up, driving out of Modesto, he drives the Porchaska Goodyear, heads by Steve, Ligorio Communications, Moanaloa Saloon, Nino's Place, Modesto Battery, with special thanks to Chuck Green and Mike Emmert. How about a nice hand for Jimbo Fair? Next up, ladies and gentlemen, out of Modesto, he drives the number 17 car. How about a nice hand for Paul Beatty? Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he drives the next up, out of Auburn, he drives the number 18 car. It's the Standox Paint Cooks Auto Body. How about a nice hand for Bob Wood? Next up, ladies and gentlemen, driving out of Woodbridge. He drives the Mueller Electric, Merlin Graphics, Screen Printing, Schwartz Ford and Gianni Accountancy Corporation, Giant Disc Tire Center, Inc., Team Muff, with special thanks to wife Holly and pit crew Dennis, Mike, Tom, and Pete. How about a nice hand for Mike Mueller? Next up, driving the Chevy Lumina out of Stockton. He's driven 3-year street stock here at 99, Altamont and Anderson. His sponsor is Henry's Cocktails. How about a nice hand for Brian Griffiths? Next up, ladies and gentlemen, out of Manteca, driving the Frank's One-Stop Food Marts, Farmers Blacksmith and Welding, Uncle Frank's Grill, Manteca Recycling Performance Machine, Finish Line Racing Equipment, Mountain Valley Express Car, the number 90 car, Ron Stromiska Jr. And next up, in the number 74 car, you know him and you love him. He was the 95 champ here at 99 Stockton Speedway. He was the 97 champ. He drives the Great Valley Fumigation Inc., the 1998 Great Valley Fumigation Monte Carlo. Out of Modesto, hard charging Hilly Boletto. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, driving the Car Motorsports Esco 99 Monte Carlo. Out of Modesto, Jeff Boletto. Next up, he was the 98 Rookie of the Year, 5th in points. He drives the NFL Alumni Inside Lines of Series, Ligorio Communications Sport Pharma Car. How about a nice warm round of applause for John Wood. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, out of Fremont. He was the 98 Stockton 99 Tri-Track winner, driving the Rebello Racing S10 Parts Outlet Performance Exhaust Centerville Radiator Gordon's Graphic and Signs Kathy's Daycare Car. Put your hands together for Mr. Troy Ermrich. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he was 2nd in points in 1998. He drives the Van Ruler, Water Truck Rentals, A1 Glass Company, Signature Sign and Graphics, Ruse Ranches of Ripon, AC Welding and Auto Repair, Central Wholesale, B&R Automotive. Put your hands together for Mr. John Galswick. And next up, he's driven go-karts, Legends, Grand Ams, and late models. His sponsors include Cook's Collision. He drives a Pontiac out of Danville. How about a warm round of applause for Don Wood? Next up, driving the 94 Chevy Lumina out of Stockton, it's the B&G Motorsports car of Mr. John Graham. And next up, he drives the Ron Gross Racing, Reynoso Concrete, Ligorio Communications, Delta Body and Paint, Signico, Anderson Concrete Pumping, A&A Concrete, GB Industrial Spray, Mid-Valley Plastering Inc., Repco Towing, Sierra Air Gas Car. It's a 97 Pontiac Grand Prix out of Stockton, Buzz DeVore. Next up, in the number 2 car, he was 3rd in points in 1998. He's out of Manteca, Mr. Greg Potts. Oh, I'm sorry, let me take that back. Out of Modesto, Eric Seeley in the 2 car. My apologies to the Seeley family. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned to you, tomorrow is Mother's Day, and we honor each and every one of you here tonight celebrating with us. We wish you a very warm, happy Mother's Day. And as a special treat for you, joining us in the crowd this evening is the grandmother of the driver of the number 24 car, NASCAR, Ms. Doris Gordon. Ms. Gordon, would you please stand up?
I gotta face them. Don't look at me.
Don't look at her. Give the command to Ms. Gordon, please, if you would. She's chatting it up. Would you please give us the command?
Drivers, start your engines.
Back up to you.
Happy Mother's Day, Mrs. Gordon. And thanks for giving us a lot of great racing from your grandson, Jeff Gordon. All right, gentlemen, this is it. This is the Wix Filters 50. 50 laps with a late model sportsman to determine our winner with double points at stake. 50 laps and double points. This is gonna be something. Good job, Nate. Drivers now coming down the backstretch, headed for the acceleration line, and we're ready for green. Here they go! Oh, things are getting hairy there between the turn 1 and turn 2. The 51 car of Brian Griffiths is involved. Oh, things are getting hairy there between the turn 1 and turn 2. The 51 car of Brian Griffiths is involved. Looks like the 4 car of Buzz DeVore down the backstretch. He's underway, but there's some debris into that car. And that looks like the 44 car of John Graham also involved, but debris on the track. We've gone to yellow. Oh, we're going to get green flag here. And here they come. Galswick, your points leader, with the lead. He's headed out of turn 2 now down the backstretch. The second spot is held by the 93 car of Troy Ermish. And we've got a spin out down there in turn 3. It looks like the 29 car of Steve Hernandez. That is Hernandez in the 29 car. That's kind of a nasty spill there in turn 3. We have a report that he is in fact okay. The car may not be in quite such good shape. And we'll get our tow truck out there, tow it back to the pits, and see if we can get Steve back into the race. Our cars are stopped where they are. 4 laps complete. Check that. We're going to go back to 3 because we have a red flag. Excuse me, red. We're under red. And here they go. And to the front it's Galswick. He's followed by Troy Ermish. Then it's the 74 car, banging bumpers there. 74, that's Harry Valetto, hard charging Harry Valetto. John Galswick in the 28 car. He's catching up with the back of the pack now. And now he's lapped the 18 car of there's a spin in turn 2. That's the 35 car of Tim Bose from Sacramento. He's got the back half of the car on the infield. We'll be heading for that acceleration line. Our leader, of course, is the 28 car of John Galswick. And here they come. Hard charging Harry Boletto in the 74 car, not giving Galswick a lot of room, challenging him now down the backstretch. Spin up in the number 2 turn is the 15 car of Mike Mueller spinning in turn 2 there. That brought out the caution flag here in the Wix Filters 50 for late model sportsman. Here they come to the acceleration line. Looks good. Here comes your green flag. There it is. And it's Boletto trying to chase down Galswick. Boletto now right behind him out of turn 4. Down the home stretch they come and back into turn 1. It's still Galswick with the lead. Galswick, Boletto, and then Troy Ermisch. The 4th spot is the 90 car of Ron Stramiska Jr. Got a spin out over in turn 2. That is the 44 car of John Graham of Stockton. Some damage to the right front quarter panel there, it looks like. He's got the back half of the car on the infield grass. Now the car is back under its own power. He'll spin that baby around and get back to the back of the pack. Here they go. Here comes your leader in the 28 car, Galswick. Dale being chased by Harry Boletto. Down the backstretch now they come. The 3rd spot is Troy Ermisch. The 4th spot is Ron Stramiska Jr. once again, we lost, looks like a hood down the backstretch there. Not quite sure which car it is. And they're punching up now as they head towards the accelerator line. Here comes Galswick. It's green. Here comes your green flag. There they go. And it's Galswick now down the backstretch, followed by Boletto. Boletto, then Ermish, and 72 is Boletto. That is the 51 car of Brian Griffith. He'll head to the pit. Looks like he's got some problems. And our leader, Galswick, now starting to develop quite a lead over Harry Boletto. And that's Bob Wood of Auburn in the 18 car, about to go down one lap to our leader, John Galswick. Now we've got 35 laps complete, 15 to go. Our leader from the pole is John Galswick, followed by hard charging Harry Boletto. And then it's the 93 car of Troy Ermish. Complete 9 to go. Still your leader is Galswick, developing quite a lead now over the 74 car of hard charging Harry Boletto. And behind Boletto, that's the 93 car of Troy Ermish. And now we've got a spin between turn 3 and 4. That's the 72 car of Jeff Boletto. That will bring out the caution. That's Jimbo Fair in the 22 car. He narrowly avoided that incident. So that's going to set him back to the back of the pack. Once again, the incident in between turn 3 and 4 is the 72 car of Jeff Boletto of Modesto. Boletto narrowly avoiding the wall there. Some damage to the car, though. out of turn 2 and down the backstretch with 8 laps to go. This is going to be a shootout. Our leader is also the current points leader, John Galswick, looking to extend his lead. There they go to the acceleration line, racing back now. Here's the green flag. To go. Your leader is Galswick. And then it's Boletto. And then the 17 car of Paul Beatty. So now Beatty making a move. 45 laps down, 5 to go. Beatty making a move. He's trying for Harry Boletto as they enter turn 3, and now they head out of turn 4. And we've got 46 laps down. Galswick starting to open up the lead now. It's Boletto chasing him. Boletto being chased by Beatty now down the backstretch. And the 4th spot is currently being held by Stramiska Jr. Stramiska Jr. and Beatty bump down the home stretch. They're bunching up now. We've got a battle for 3rd place. And Beatty is against the wall. Leader will come around and take white flag. Our leader Galswick takes the white flag, and we've got a spin with John Wood in turn 1. And the yellow checkered flag comes out. That means your winner. Here he comes in the 28 car. Your current points leader in the late model division and the winner of the Wix Filters 50, the 28 car of John Galswick. Ladies and gentlemen, the driver of the number 28 car and the winner of the Wix Filters 50, won't you please put your hands together for Mr. John Galswick. And your unofficial standings for the Wix Filters 50, your winner, the 28 car, John Galswick. 2nd place going to the 74 car of hard charging Harry Boletto. The 3rd spot went to the 17 car of Paul Beatty of Modesto. And the 4th spot was the 90 car of Ron Stramiska Jr. Congratulations once again to John Galswick, the winner of the Wix Filters 50 here at the Stockton 99 Speedway. And folks, don't forget, still to come, we have a main event left with our Pure Stocks. We'll go 25 laps with our Pure Stocks this evening, so sit back, relax, get yourself a nice hot cup of coffee, hot chocolate, and get set because we've got 25 laps of Pure Stock racing action coming at you. And there he is now out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, ready to accept his trophy. How about a nice standing ovation for the driver of the 28 car, Mr. John Galswick. Driving the number 50 car out of Stockton, it's Doug Fastlane. The number 2 XJ car is driven by Brad Treadway of Stockton. Driving the number 4 Pure Stock, he is out of Stockton as well. You know him, you love him, Orville Dahl. The number 75 car is driven by Joe Allen of Stockton. The 65 car is driven by Brian Ennis of Stockton. The 13X car is Albert Silva of Denair. Feel free to root for your hometown favorites here, folks. The number 93 car, that's Mike Graham of Manteca. The 19J car is Jeff Lovelace. The number 97 car is Guy Glavore of Manteca. Driving the number 39 car, birthday boy Chris Mays of Stockton. In the number 5 car, driving out of Stockton, it's Pete Anderson Jr. The number 6 car is driven by John Medina of Galt. And here they come now to the acceleration line, and we'll go green. And 25 laps of green flag racing action for our pure stock division. To the lead, our pole sitter, it's Doug Lane, followed by Orville Dahl, the winner of our trophy dash this afternoon. Dahl's car is very quick. Let's see if he can make a move on fast lane. It's Lane with the lead as he comes out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. He's followed by Dahl and Treadway. Then it's C.W. Davis. Joe Allen. And 2 down. And there's Dahl with a little bit of brakes out of turn 1. He's chasing Doug Lane down the backstretch. 75, that's Joe Allen. The 13X car is Albert Silva of Denair. And it's Allen making a move on Orville Dahl down the backstretch for second. It's Allen and Dahl as they enter turn 3, now out of turn 4, racing back to the start-finish line. Still your leader, Doug, fast lane. And down the backstretch they go. It's Lane, Dahl, and Allen. You've got 3 cars now coming towards the start-finish. It's Lane, it's Dahl, and it's Allen. The 4th spot is currently held by Albert Silva, and then it's the 2XJ car of Brad Treadway. 2 wide through turn number 2 comes the rest of the pack. It's Allen right on Dahl's bumper. Allen chasing Dahl, both chasing the leader, Doug fast lane. Look at that trio go down the backstretch. It's Lane, it's Dahl, and it's Allen. Allen high now, out of turn 3 and into turn 4. Dahl trying to make a move on. Lane can't do it this time. Oh, and there's Allen making a move to the outside on Orville Dahl down the backstretch. And we've got a spin out here in turn 4 involving the 71 car of Jason White smoking from the back. Also involved is the number 9 car of Cindy Quanstrom of Lodi. And that'll bring out the yellow. Cindy with something dragging from the bottom of the car. She'll head to the pit. And as our caution comes out on lap number 9, our leader is Doug Lane. Quite a battle going on between those front 3 cars. It's Doug Lane, Orville Dahl, and Joe Allen. Allen and Dahl bumper to bumper down that backstretch before the caution came out. Allen, quite a battle between those 3 cars. Got 16 laps to go here. And now they head to the acceleration line, and we hopefully will go green here. That looks good. We're ready for green flag. Here it comes. There they go. And it's Dahl. Dahl takes to the outside, trying to get Lane. No, not that time. Out of turn 2 and down the backstretch, it's Doug Lane. Doug Lane, Orville Dahl, Joe Allen. And we've got a spin there on the backstretch. Several cars involved. So much dust I can't even identify the car. The 2XJ car is Brad Treadway. The number 5 car is Pete Anderson Jr. Also involved, I believe that's the 65 car of Brian Ennis heading towards the pits. As you can see, we've completely opened that number 5 car of Pete Anderson Jr. Significant damage to the front and both sides of the front of that car. Also on the infield grass is the 25 car of Aaron Mondello involved in that incident. Looks like he's back under his own power. We'll head out. Check out that number 5 car. Look at that. It's like a tuna can. Back to collect the points on double points night. And here they come. And Dahl jumps to the lead. Is he going to be able to get Lane out? No, out of turn 2. It looks like Lane will just nudge him out. And now the battle is between Allen and Dahl for second spot. A spin out again down the backstretch. That is the number 11 car of Tracy Bowen. And there's Dahl spinning. Oh, what a nice job of driving there to keep that car from going into the pit area. And that's gonna be very detrimental to Orville Dahl, our current points leader. He'll have to go right to the back. And your leader is still Doug Lane. Doug Lane is followed by Joe Allen of Stockton, and then it's Guy Glabor. Another problem there in turn 2 with the 93 car. The 93 car is driven by Mike Graham of Antica. And now your battle is between Doug Lane and Joe Allen as they head into turn 1. 13 laps down. And Allen takes the lead. Allen takes the lead down the backstretch. Your leader is Joe Allen. Second place is Doug Lane. And Guy Glabor making a move on the inside on Lane. Glabor chasing Lane from behind. They're bumper to bumper. Still your leader now. Joe Allen down the backstretch. Bumper to bumper through turn 2 they go. 14 laps down. Here comes your leader. It's Joe Allen. 15 laps down and 10 to go. Allen now opening up the lead over Lane. It's Allen, Doug Lane, and Guy Glabor. And now we've got a spin between turn 1 and 2. Several cars involved. The 25 car goes into the wall. Chris Mays back now under his own power. The number 6 car is back on the track. 25 was the problem. That'll bring out the caution. USAC and BCRA midget cars return along with the next cars sanctioned street stocks and pure stocks. That's next Saturday night right here at the Stockton 99 Speedway. Here comes our field heading towards the acceleration line with 16 laps down, 9 to go. They'll be racing back to the start-finish line, and things look good for green. Here they go. And it's Allen and Lane now between 1 and 2. Now down the backstretch, it's Allen. Allen takes the lead over Doug Lane, and then Guy Glabor currently holding on to third, but being challenged by the 96 car of Gary Schaefer Jr. Schaefer Jr. making a move to get up to the front of the pack. Schaefer Jr. right on the back of Glabor as they come out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. It's Allen. It's the 97 car of Guy Glabor currently in second, and then Doug Lane. Yeah, Glabor takes the second spot. Then it's Lane, and then it's Schaefer Jr. Allen now starting to open up a commanding lead as we've got 18 laps coming up on 19 complete. Allen now beginning to open up his lead. 19 laps complete, 6 to go. It's Allen, then the battle begins. It's Guy Glabor, it's Doug Lane, then it's the 96 car of Gary Schaefer Jr., then the 71 car. 71 car is Jason White of Lodi. There's your leader, Allen, with 20 laps complete, 5 to go. And now 21 in the books. 22 down, still your leader, Allen. There's second place, Glabor. Third place currently is Gary Schaefer Jr. And the fourth spot is going to Doug Lane. Doug Lane beginning to drop back now. Lane beginning to drop back towards the back of the pack. Here comes your leader, Allen. 23 down, 2 to go. A commanding lead by Allen now over Glabor and Schaefer Jr. The battle now, problems in between 1 and 2. The 71 car of Jason White spins. And now a problem between the 5 car. The 5 car is Anderson Jr. And there's your white flag. And here comes Allen. Schaefer Jr. making a move to the outside. But will it be enough as they come down the home stretch? And ladies and gentlemen, a surprise finish. Your unofficial winner, driving the 96 car, Gary Schaefer Jr. Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, why don't you put your hands together for our unofficial winner, driving out of Stockton, Gary Schaefer Jr., the winner of our 25-lap main event for our Pure Stock division.